start recording, and then we can get into the review. You see everything properly, yeah?
Yeah, I see.
Okay, perfect. Ahri Swain. Not a fun matchup, to be honest.
But you will see that I will play very confident that I dodge his abilities. You will see. I cannot
That's good,
speak too
that's good.
much.
That's good. Okay, so you're late to lane, which kind of sucks, which means you might have to use W to get these last hits. No, you don't? Okay.
I watched you, so I knew how to do it.
Okay, so first things first. You should always, and I don't do this in some of my videos, because I am trying to play like specifically not to trade with the enemy laner, right? But you should always try to auto attack minions to generate the push whenever possible. So here, you can easily walk up, auto attack this minion a lot because you know Swain is on cooldown as well. He has just used his Q, right? So you know that you are safe. The reason this is so
Okay.
important is if you can kill these 3 minions and Swain does not kill these 3 minions, you have a trade window where you can walk up and take a very winning trade with him, right? Because he will be tanking minions as well. The other reason it's very important is if you kill these 3 minions and these minions walk up to the next wave and you kill the first minion on the next wave, you will hit level 2. So, this is a play that I want you to look for very consistently level 1. And this is going to be one of the main things that you'll just have to practice, and it will happen every single game, so you'll get a lot of opportunities to practice it, okay? So,
Okay.
on wave 1, spam auto attacks on the minions to try to create a window where you can trade with enemy laner and get level 2 first. You will obviously not get level 2 on the first wave, but it will happen on the next wave. But if you've killed this wave first and these minions are alive, obviously you will hit level 2 first on the next wave, right? Which gives you a massive trade window as well. Make sense?
Okay, I understand, but sorry to interrupt, but I have low quality in this video, so after when I want this like note you texting, like
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You can't see this because I'm on a very wide screen. I will send it to you. Don't you worry. I'm just saying what I'm
okay,
writing. I'm just saying what I'm writing so
okay,
you can see.
okay.
You're good. No worries. Yeah, because now you can see this is very awkward for you because Swain has this timer that you want, right? Where Swain now is pushing the wave, he will be hitting level 2 first and he can go for trades with you. And he steps back. Okay. He might actually not hit 2 first. He's playing this a little bit bad as well. But I want you to see, whenever you're in this spot and you've lost quite a bit of HP level 1 and enemy laner is full HP level 1, you have probably made a mistake somewhere along the way, you know? And then even if I'm not here to tell you that the mistake is that you're not pushing enough and you're not altering the wave enough, you should be able to just go back into the game and figure out what you did wrong. Like, you should be able to go back and see and be like, yeah, what did I actually do wrong? Okay, Q. I would honestly probably even Q this wave, just to make sure I don't get pushed under tower. But maybe this is also good. You can be very defensive here. I think it's fine. Whoa. That's very aggressive. And then we trade. Nice, good. Keep autoing the wave. Yeah, you are not constantly autoing the wave. Okay, this is the habit that you'll have to get into. You need to spam auto attacks on the wave to fight for push. Even early game. You always want to be pushing. This is the main way that you're going to control the lane during the early stages. Of course, Ahri is wonderful champion, so once you hit level 7, this starts not really mattering. But before level 7, constantly auto-attacking the wave is very, very important to generate the push. Because this is how you're going to be fighting for push. You can see there's like a lot of opportunities here where you could be autoing this minion, but you're not, right?
Yeah, okay.
Make sense? Yeah. Okay, perfect. Do you do double points Q? Okay, you don't. I think maybe Swain is unique and you can't double Q against him. I think you can though. I like doing double points Q against basically any range champion, just because it allows you to push the wave very, very quickly. And mid lane is all about the push, especially on Ahri. Ah, that sucks. Do you champ him off it? Oh. Oh, that's rough. Okay. So, right now, what do you think you should do? What do you think your goal should be in the lane?
Survive and get reset.
Okay. How will you get reset?
Sorry, one more time.
How are you gonna get a reset?
I'm not. If I'm being honest, I don't really know if I want to go for these 2 minutes or go just to tower and press B. I don't really know. I'm being honest right now.
No, that's fine. It's all good. I'm trying to just ask you to have you think about it, right? I don't care if you get to the right. This is like your math teacher in school, you know. I don't care if you get the right answer. I care that you're thinking about it. I'm like, okay, how do you actually think you can get a reset here?
Okay, I will myself like choosing the option to go to save under tower and press B and go for reset. This is my answer.
I think that's reasonable. I would honestly, I'm a bit more of a greedy player, so I would pop potions here and try to continue playing the lane and just spam spells on the wave. I accept that if Swain is good or if enemy jungler is mid, I'm probably dead. So, yeah.
Okay.
But I'm just a greedy player, that's why. I hate losing minions in lane. I don't mind the idea of you just walking back and basing here as well. Because if you get hit by an E here, you're just dead. Like if this E hits, you die. And you're not
I do the
yeah. So
I did another option.
Yeah, exactly. So I think you're just kind of misunderstanding what your goal here is in the lane. So what I would like for you to do is before the waves meet in mid lane, think about what your goal is in the lane. So what I mean by this is right here. When these minions are about to meet in mid lane, right? These enemy 2 waves, they're gonna meet. I want you to take a moment, like 1 or 2 seconds, and think, okay, what am I gonna do here? What is my goal right now in the lane? Because if you realize...
I would say like I want to have a prio in my lane and like every push and like this threatening the enemy, like be the threat for him. Like I'm the winning guy here.
I think here it's like you want to base, right? Because you are low HP. So we want to base. Okay. That should be your goal. So you need to think about how can you get this base. But yes, in other instances it will be, yeah, I want to push the wave. I want to apply pressure. I want to get prio. Right? I just want you to take like a moment to realize what is your goal here. And then you can play the lane accordingly for that, right? Because if you think your goal here is, oh no, I'm just going to sit back and chill and do nothing and get my minions, I just want to survive, then the way you're playing the lane is fine, right? But I think that goal is wrong. I think your goal should be a base, which means you either have to push the wave or just leave now. And both options are fine, right?
Okay.
So that's what I want you to do. Like before every wave... Jesus Christ, recommended. I don't even know what I'm clicking to get this. Yeah, so that's why every single wave, I want you to think about what is my goal on this wave. Just to make you realize it. Because I think right now, it's kind of just autopilot, right? It's like, shmeep shmoop, if the Swain walks up, I will slap him. If the Swain sits back, I will just chill, you know? But you should have something that you're trying to do. I will say, most of the time, this will just be pushing and applying pressure. Most of the time, because you're playing Ahri. And mid lane pushing is important. So that's most of the time what you will do. But helping yourself reminding yourself of this is very, very useful. It just helps you kind of realize what you need to be doing. Yeah. Dude, this is very... we're dodging every spells. Here. Okay. What do you think you should do here? Let me actually show you this clip. I will ask you. You will have time to look at it, so... Because in the game, it's very difficult to figure out, fuck, what I should I have done. But when you're looking at the game afterwards and you have like 20, 30 seconds to look at like a 2-second play, it's easier to figure it out, right? Because you have more time. So here, what do you think you should do?
Like he's on cooldown, so like trade him heavily right here, like Q.
You can trade with him. Okay, so what I will ask then, if you trade with him and you take this much HP from him, but he takes this HP from you with a Q, actually he will maybe take a little bit less. Maybe this. Do you think this is good? It's a winning trade, but is it good?
No.
Okay, why not?
I think he still have like a health advantage over me, and he can kill me easily if he wants. Like, but I think I need to respond his trade. Like, if you know what I'm saying. Like, when he misses this, I need to punish him. Like,
Yes.
but it's not really happening here.
You need to punish him, correct. But how can you really punish him? Because you have W on cooldown and he's standing in the wave and your charm cannot hit him, right? So you can Q him, but if you Q him, it will do like this damage. And he will get maybe a chance to Q you for a bit of HP. Maybe he won't. That's also a possibility. That you just are too far away for him to Q. So that could be an option. Okay. A play that I would really want you to look for is just Q the wave. If you Q the wave once here, step back, wait, walk in, Q the wave again, it will be one shot. And that's gonna put the Swain in a very awkward spot. Because Swain obviously does not want you to base here, right? Swain is winning very hard. He is happy. He's like, oh my god, I have massive HP advantage. If I can just keep the Ahri in the lane, it's a good day. But you'll find, once you get to push in people like this, they will be very, very confused as to what to do. Like, if you push in this way, Swain will, I promise you, he will just mentally break down. He will be like, wait, what am I supposed to do now? I'm winning the lane, but I don't have push. What can I do? And then, what will happen is Swain will start using spells on the wave. This is what you'll see happen a lot in my videos, okay? I will Q the wave. I will stand here maybe, or stand here. I think you can't stand here. It's a bit too risky. And you dodged out to the side to dodge his E. But I would Q the wave, walk back, walk up, Q the wave again. Enemy laner would be very, very confused. I would have full push, and they would be like, oh, wait, I'm getting pushed on their tower, but I'm winning. And then they will start using spells on the wave, which means what? I now have window to trade. This sequence is what we really, really want in mid lane, by the way. This is how we force the enemy into a very, very bad spot. Is push wave, force them to use spells on the wave to match us, and then our spells will come up faster than them, and then we can trade with them. This entire idea is why pushing is so, so strong. And if the enemy laner just lets you push, because that will happen sometimes, right? They'll be like, I'll just let the Ahri push. Then you already know. You control the entire game. You get to go place your wards. You get to take base whenever possible. You get to help your jungler. You get to help your side lanes. You get to help do whatever. So I want you to kind of shift your goal. Okay, I've only watched like 3 minutes, right? So this, I'm very sure once you hit level 7, level 9, you will start one-shotting every single wave. I have no doubts. But even before that, once you hit level 4, you should be trying to push every single wave with your Q at this level. Okay?
Okay, I understand.
Should try to push every single wave with your Q. You can even do this at level 3 if you do double points in Q. Level 3 if you do double points in Q. The goal is to make the enemy laner waste spells to match your push. Right? That's the goal. That is the goal. And then once he wastes spells, like you said before, now you have an opening to hit him. But you're also right here. You also had a window to hit him here because he wasted E. So this is kind of a double mistake on your part. Because you could also trade with him, you know? Just a little bit scarier because you're already low HP. Oh my god. Malphite. I think you could have lost your flash here. Bro, why is this? Oh, it's V. Okay. Malphite just walks this way. I don't know. He could have done this and then come down. I think you would save your flash, actually. You would be okay. You're playing very safe. Why do you not pop your potions?
Yeah, this like I'm being completely honest with you right now, because I was like, when I recording the video for you, I was like so nervous, like, like it's for sure he can tell me what I'm doing wrong. I was like so nervous. I'm being completely honest. Like
Okay.
I never do these things. Like I put a word like to 30. I never done that in this video. I was so nervous, man. Sorry.
You're good.
But
You're good.
I'm telling you now. Okay.
No
Okay.
problem.
Okay.
That's all good. Yeah. Here, your Aatrox is trying to fight Malphite. And this looks pretty losing to me, if I'm honest. Just because of your HP state. But maybe it works. Nah, impossible. Yeah, just leave it. Q? Yeah, this is good Q. Yeah, nice. Now we're seeing it. Okay, we're back in the groove of things. The nerves have gotten out of... We're popping potions as well, and we're queuing the wave. Holy. It's fantastic. Okay, now we're playing the game. Yeah, you walk up, you queue it again. Yes, sir. And then we kick. Yes. Okay, we're so back. We're so back. Okay. Now I'm happy. Now what? Now you're doing good stuff. Now this is good. Okay.
But I have low mana. I should probably base here.
I think you have enough mana to double queue the wave here. It costs like 130 mana. So you have enough mana to double queue the wave, which is all you really need to. But yes, you are right. Your goal here again. We will do this again. The waves are gonna meet. What is your goal? When the waves meet, you need to have an idea of what you're doing. So right now, what should your goal be? How do you want to play this wave?
I really want to push the wave and get reset. Just push the wave. I don't care about the enemy. Just push and go for reset. Quick push and reset.
Yep. Correct. So honestly, I wouldn't even go for this ward because you're gonna base anyway. So this ward doesn't matter. You're just gonna push this wave quickly and base. If you wanted to keep laning, right? If you were like, oh, I want to slap the Swain under tower, or I want to hit this plate, or I want to like look for roams or stay in the lane, this ward is good. Even so, I would push the wave first and then go for the ward. But yeah. Yeah, having an idea of how you want to play the lane is so important. Because you can see here, you're not pushing the wave fast. You could be already have queued the wave, right? And you're only queuing this, where you're trying to queue the entire wave because you want to push, right?
Yeah, I can see.
So this is what I mean by like, if you tell yourself, I want to push the wave fast and base, I promise you, instead of playing like this, you would just walk here, you would queue this wave, you would walk back, auto this minion, and then you would walk in, queue the wave again, one-shot it, and be out of there. So helping yourself, like telling yourself what you want to do in the lane is very, very important. Oh, just barely not enough gold for last chapter. That feels bad. Sucks. But I don't think you can stay for one more. So I think this is okay. Some shoes, yeah, some dark seals, some sapphires, yeah. DP back, seems good. Would probably also go refillable, but I understand if you don't want to use potions or trade or anything like that. Swain has not been playing very aggressive, so you can probably get away with just NPCing the lane. Yeah. And then here again. Auto the wave constantly. Spam those auto attacks and then walk up, Q. Like here you can even Q the wave again. You're trying to hit the Swain instead of queuing the wave, but it's okay. This is good. You're matching him. You're walking. Your positioning in lane is very good, I will say. Like you are standing very, very like across from him because you don't want to trade. You just want to get the wave. Like this is very good. You're very quick at mirroring him. This is very good. Then you queue the wave. You walk in. I would say you walk in a little bit too close. Once this minion dies, you will hit level 6.
I lost my flash.
Yeah.
Like, for nothing.
Do you know
I
why
would
you
say.
lose your flash here? What do you think the problem is?
Because he gets level 6 like before
Yes.
me, and that was a mistake. I
Okay.
don't I don't like didn't notice that, so it's bad for me.
Okay. So first mistake, there are two here. I will say then, is that
Okay.
he gets level 6 first. Okay, and you don't notice it. That's fine. Like this will happen sometimes. Second mistake is here. What is the problem? Here.
I woke up to him.
Yep. But why is that bad? Because sometimes that can be okay. I want you to understand why it's bad in this moment.
Because I'm on cooldowns.
Perfect.
Like,
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Yep. You've already used your spells to push the wave. You're in a great spot here, by the way. I want you to know this. Like, if you walk back here, oh my... Swain cannot play the game. The game is... Like, the lane is completely won for you. Like, you're pushing him in. You have taken your base. He has not taken his base. Like, the game is so won for you right now. And then you walk in when you're on cooldown and just lose everything, you know? Like, everything is gone in 1 second because you walk in while you're on cooldown. So, you can be honest. Is this a mistake that you make often or no? Like, what do you think?
I like to say that I watched the video when you coached the silver player and you wrote this. I saved this, and you exactly this like on cooldowns. You don't want to woke up.
Yeah.
I really like doing this, but not, sometimes I forget, and this happens.
Okay.
Happens.
That's fine then. Like, if it's not something that happens often, I will not talk about it too much. If it's something that you know already happens sometimes, then it's fine. That's fine. This guy is still, by the way, in a bad spot in lane because he's completely So you can still walk up and push the wave. Like, you can still queue the wave here. Yeah, good.
It's not happening. It's happening.
Yeah, it's just very slow. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not. Your goal is never to like just instantly push the wave, which it should be on Ahri. Your goal is like Ahri wants to push every single wave. Okay. Now, if you go ask like a challenger or a pro player, is this true? They will tell you no, because some waves Ahri can freeze and do some cool stuff and play the 1v1 and gain advantage. At this level, you just push every single wave. It's a lot easier to do, and it will give you good results. Sometimes, yes, you can freeze and deny minions, but it's a lot harder to do properly. Oh my god, it's just like watching myself. Oh no, cannon minions. Oh no, it's like watching myself, man. Okay,
Yeah,
yes,
you can
this is
see
good.
now.
This is good. This is good.
It's better on from me.
No, I think this roam is not bad. I think this is fine. Like, this was good. Don't be mad at yourself for this. This was good. Like, you push the wave, then you go down in fog. I will say, what could you do instead of doing this?
I could trap this bush and see if enemy lane come to me, and I can charge him and slap him a little bit. Yes, this bush.
Yes, I don't
or
think
the bush
he would.
in.
I don't think he would.
Okay.
I don't think he would come down.
Okay.
Because he's completely out of mana and he's low HP, right? He's half HP and no mana. So,
okay.
This is a bit more of an advanced idea, okay? So,
okay.
Bot lane roam here, I think actually looks pretty good. And you're looking to roam, you're looking at your lanes while you're roaming, you're moving like, dude, you're doing this roam very, very well, by the way. I want you to know this. Like, this is not something that you're bad at. Like, I think you're misunderstanding. This is not something you're bad at. Like, you're gathering the information properly, you're moving properly. I'm very happy. Like, as a gold player, like, seeing a gold player do this, I'm very happy. This is something you're good at. So, if you run bot lane here and roam, what does that mean for mid lane? Because Swain is low HP and he is no mana. So he's in a bad spot. But if you roam bot lane, what happens mid? What can Swain do?
Like, if I be him, like, I would try to take these minions and like go for reset and TP if I have TP.
Yes.
TP to mid lane and take resources and push the tower. When I return, I'm go back. Like, if I was.
Yes. So Swain, if you roam bot lane here and if you leave mid lane, Swain, who's in a very, very bad spot right now, gets to get out of this bad spot. Right? So if you roam, there's a high cost to this roam. Because you're winning very hard mid lane right now. You're in a very, very winning position. Now, sometimes roaming in these spots is still okay. The roam is just so good that you have to go for it, right? That can be the case. I think in this spot, staying mid lane is a lot better. Why? Because Swain is in a bad spot. So you can just constantly shove him on the tower when he is in this bad spot, and there's nothing he can do. He will just continue losing minions under tower, he will continue bleeding pressure, and he will just be very, very sad, you know? So, the idea that I'm trying to get across here is when the enemy laner is in a bad spot in the lane, roaming allows them to get out of this bad spot. This means your roam has extra opportunity cost. It just costs more to roam, right? The way I view it is every roam costs something. Usually it's a very, very low cost if you've pushed out the wave first, right? Like then there's no real, like you're not really losing anything. You're maybe losing slapping the Swain a little bit on the tower, but if we're honest, who cares, right? But this roam will cost a lot because the Swain will be able to get a base off of this if you commit to this. But honestly, this roam looks so good that I think it's worth it. Now that I'm looking at it again, I think this is absolutely worth it. And you don't. Why do you not think this roam is possible?
I want I slap the dragon and I go for this roam, but if you can see, I'm not focusing Kaisa. When this is happening, I'm not focusing Kaisa but Karma, and it costs me the life, and like it's completely bad roam. you will see when we get to this. I just start pinging that I'm going. You will see. When you play.
Sure. I think you should not slap this dragon if you're gonna go for the roam, because this will slow you down a little bit. Like if you're going for this roam, then you're going for this roam. Then you're just sending it. There, you could maybe slap the honey fruit, get some HP so you're healthier on the roam. If you're worried about dying or something like that, you could do this.
Yeah, it's so slow for me.
And now you slap the honey
I do
fruit,
that.
and then you run it. Okay. This is actually a very, very good example. This is a great example. Your Senna is dead. The roam has changed now. The state down here has changed. Now, you still think this is possible. I honestly also think it's possible to go for this roam.
Yeah,
I still think it's okay.
Okay.
But this now, like with Senna dead, this roam goes from like, oh, it's like 80% guaranteed to now it's like, oh, maybe it's like 50%, you know? So it's a lot scarier now. You've lost a lot of strength on the roam because your Senna died. You still go for it? I think it can still work. But if Kama has summoner spells, then oh my god, it can be terrible. We miss all of our spells. Well, you know, that will happen sometimes. I think you panic here.
Yeah, really. It's real.
Yeah, the Q here. I think the Q there's okay. But yeah, the main thing is you Q, and you ult, and your Q redirects here, and it doesn't hit the Karma. I don't think. Maybe it does. No, it doesn't. So then you just have to auto hurt to death. If your Q hit Karma, you would survive a little bit longer. You might be able to land a charm on the Kaisa. Aatrox would kill Kaisa. Happy days. You might have been able to survive. My bad, sorry.
Yeah, if I wait for Aatrox or like I don't know, this was really chaotic decision from me.
Yeah. This could have been a lot better. But I want you to understand, looking for the roam was not bad. Going for the roam was not bad either. It was just you either needed to wait a little bit longer, or you just needed to play the roam itself better. I don't want you to get the wrong idea here. The roam was fine. It was just you played it bad, which will happen. Like sometimes you will have a good idea and you will just fuck everything up. Like that just happened. Sometimes your fingers just don't work how you want them to work. Like I promise you, if you've seen my games, you will know this as well. Like Like that will just happen
Yeah, I saw
sometimes.
some your champs who didn't hit. I saw that. I
Yep.
saw that.
Yep. And I'm like, oh, this play is so good, man. Let me just go for it. Oh, I
Yeah,
missed
yeah.
every single charm. Well, sucks. Whoops. Yeah, like that will happen. Okay. I think we're gonna have to send you into the gulag for a little bit. So, you are not using your Q properly on the wave. You can see this because you are missing a few minions every single time you Q. You're not hitting the entire wave, which you should be doing. Why? Because that means you push the wave faster, and that means you have more time to go for your roams. You have more time to like harass the enemy laner under tower. You just have more time. This will especially start mattering once you roam a lot. Like once you enter the stage where you roam a lot. Pushing the wave very, very quickly will matter a lot more. I've seen it like maybe 4 or 5 times now, where your Q is just barely not clipping these ranged minions, which makes me think you don't know the range properly. Like you don't know your Q range properly. So, what I want you to do, and this is a very easy fix, by the way. It will just be like 15 minutes of being very like menial work. What I want you to do is go into practice tool and for 10 to 15 minutes just use your Q to push the wave and hit all minions. Hit all minions on the enemy team. Or all enemy minions, I guess. No reason to hit your own minions. Yeah. The idea here is just to get you very, very comfortable with the idea of queuing the wave and hitting everything. Okay?
Okay.
It is just to help you build the muscle memory. It's not going to be something crazy, but I've seen you miss your Q like 5 times now, so you probably do it like 5 to 10 times every single game, which adds up. And it's a very easy fix.
But can I ask, last hitting is okay?
Yeah, your last hitting is good.
Okay, thank you.
You
But
don't
I will definitely do that. Okay.
Yeah, you don't actually need to practice last hitting. I assume you are practicing last hitting, yeah?
I was like practicing last hitting and for a long time, but I need to practice the push.
Yeah, no, your last hitting is very good, by the way. Like that
okay.
is again, it's funny. Like the things that I talk about a lot, you're very, very good at.
Yeah, I watch a lot of your videos, man.
yeah. The things that I talk about a lot, you're very, very good at. And then some of the things I don't talk about as much, you're not as good at. So it makes sense. Yeah, Swain is a bit scary here. Need to try to find a Q on the wave. Yeah, good. You find it. And then you just leave. Yeah, nice. And then you go forward. You go forward. Yeah, good. Try to contest.
Yeah, this is crazy. It's crazy.
Nice.
I don't understand. Like, how can I hit this?
No, this was very good. Like this was super, super good by you. I would say.
Yeah, I know.
You don't need to go all the way up here. You can just place your ward here
Okay.
and then run away, and then run over and contest, just to be a little bit faster. But no, like. If I'm talking about that, then that means you're doing a very good job. Because that's such a small thing, you know? Like, that's a very small thing.
Okay.
Well, yeah, this is very good. Yeah, and then we probably kill the Swain here as well. Okay, a little bit of an early charm, let's be honest. You can hold that for a little bit. You know, like, you can be patient. You can wait for your Aatrox to hit him with spells. Okay, Q. You can ult here as well. Oh, you panicked. Then maybe it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you panic a lot in fights. Okay. How can we help this? Okay. So. That's funny. The two things that you're going to have to improve on is pushing and fighting, which is. That's very funny. Okay. So. How do we practice fighting? There are a few ways of doing it. But I want you to understand that getting better at fighting is very, very difficult. It will take a lot of time, which is just the nature of everything being so chaotic that it's difficult to practice, right? And there are not that many fights that happen in the game, so you have less opportunity to practice it, right? But to practice fighting. You want to have something you're going to focus on in the fight before the fight starts. Does that make sense? So you, like, in your head, you want to tell yourself, in this fight, I am going to do this, or I am going to focus on this before the fight even starts, right? And then all you care about is that you focus on this. Because once the fight starts, I promise you, your heart rate is gonna go up. Everything you're thinking about is gonna go out the window, and you're not gonna be able to because everything is so chaotic, right? And things move very, very quickly in fights. So you need to have an idea of something that you're trying to do before the fight even starts, so that you can kind of tell yourself that during the fight. So here, I think step 1 is be more patient with your charm. Wait for good angles. So for example, when you're close range, this could be a good charm angle, right? But of course, like, you don't have it because you already used it. Wait for good angles. Wait for ally CC. Wait for ult, right? All of these things could be something that you would want to try to improve on in a fight to help you charm better, right? Another thing. I want to show you here. Use Alt to redirect Q. This could be something else that you try to tell yourself to focus on in the fight. So for example here, if you Alt up, your Q will come back here and it will kill the Swain. Like, he will die. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I understand.
Perfect. Then another thing that you can try to focus on in fights. Don't waste spells on people that are already going to die. Because you're about to charm the Swain when he runs up here, and it is unnecessary. Up here. You don't need to charm him. He's already going to die to an auto attack. And you can see your charm doesn't hit him. So if you had charm for Garen, he would more than like he would die. He might already die. Oh, you really panic here. You ult away.
I was so scared because like
I don't know if he has ult. He might. I didn't see if he ulted. I think he did ult the Kale. No, he did not. Okay, so he could have ult here. Yeah, okay, this could be scary then. Another thing for fighting, by the way. Notice key enemy cooldowns. So notice what spells that they use that are important. So did Garen ult? No? Okay, that means you probably are right to run away. Because that fella is scary. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know why you don't Q here. If you Q here, it's happy days. He's CC'd. You can fire it out. And then we missed the Q here. Oi, oi, oi. That is tough. Does he get out? Nah, okay, he doesn't. Phew, scary. And then instantly back to mid lane. Yes, good. Dude, your decision making is very good. Like, you're like, okay, back to mid. Yeah, no, it's super good, man. Like, it's so good. It's so good. And then, yeah, push this wave, Q it. Yeah, and then just kill the wave and then leave and then base. Yeah, good. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so happy. What? We stay?
Oh.
You want to stay for Blackfire Torch, I guess? Like, you have the gold for it? You almost have the gold for it. One more wave, you will have it. Okay. Why do you think staying here is bad? It's a very complicated answer, so if you don't know, it's okay.
Like, I will try. I would say, like, now I can maybe fishing with the Q under like threaten like be dangerous. Yeah. Okay, exactly. But it's not worth because he have CC to like kill me under the tower and maybe take some plates but enemy jungler can kill me, like, if you know what I mean, can go and kill me like
yeah. I know what you mean. It's also Swain has just gotten his base, so he will be stronger than you because he has spent his gold and you have not.
Okay.
The wave is very far away as well, right? You can see here. Wave is very, very far away. It has just spawned in lane, and there's nothing for you to do on the map. So you just want a base here.
Okay.
There's nothing to do on the map. If the wave was closer, right? Like if it was here, if the waves were about to meet mid lane, I would be like, okay, you can stay, you can one-shot the wave and then base. But the waves are so far away. So that means you just have to stand mid lane for 20 seconds and do nothing. While you might as well have based on that timer, right? Yeah. I mean, it ends up working out. Please just queue. Yeah, thank you. This is what I mean. Missed one minion. And missed this minion. Didn't hit them with the Q. That is why we need to practice it. Because this costs you time as well. Well, now you have to stay in lane for a bit longer. I understand going for plate. I think going for plate is not bad, by the way. And but then Swain shows up, so obviously can't. Running bot lane. Yeah, this play is already over. Dude, like, you said you roam too much? I don't think so. Not this game, at least. Like, you've got a very... You've looked like... this is how I would play it. Except I would just insta-base instead of looking for this bot lane play. But, like... just because you have gold.
Now I can see. Now I can see the difference. Like, I don't hit the minions.
Yeah, you see it now? Yeah.
Okay, I see it.
And now you have to stay in lane for a bit longer. The reason this base or not basing becomes very bad is you're now just sitting in lane with a lot of gold where you should be winning mid lane really hard, right? Like, you are very far ahead of the Swain. But you can't, because he has more gold spent than you. So he will get the pressure when you should be having the pressure, right? Which is very, very bad. That's why we want a base whenever we have enough gold to just spend it, get out onto the map again, and then apply pressure. But you're in the spot now where you have to sit under tower, even though you're winning lane very hard. Which, it's just time where your teammates can die, and there's nothing you can do about it, you know? Like, okay, let me show you. Here, you should have based, right? Because you have enough gold for your item, and you've pushed the wave. So here you should base. I want to show you how many waves of pressure you're gonna lose because you didn't base, okay? It's even a great base because you have teleport coming up. I just want you to see how bad it is that you don't base here, so you can feel it, you know? Like, you get the understanding of, oh shit. Oh wow, it's very bad. Okay, one wave of pressure here, where Swain will push you in, and you cannot roam. 2 waves of pressure here, where Swain will push you in, and you cannot roam, and he is controlling the game. 3 waves of pressure here, where you have to now drag your jungler to mid lane, and you cannot roam, and now you get your base. So because you were greedy, or because you didn't want a base, because you were looking for a bot lane roam, you lose 3 waves of pressure, where potentially, if you push this wave, let's say, you got first push on this wave, maybe there was a top lane roam to be had here. Maybe there was a bot lane roam to be had here. Probably not bot lane, because your bot lane is in base, right? But maybe there was a top lane roam to be had here. On this wave, if you had one-shot the wave, maybe there was a bot lane roam to be had here as well. You could be here, and you could be fighting. Who knows? Or maybe there was a top lane roam. And here, if you had first move, you would be able to maybe contest the Drake before Swain could move. You see, like, these are 3 instances where something could have happened if you just had pressure mid lane. That was why this base was so important. So what happens here? Let me actually look. I was not paying attention. I was too busy yapping. Okay, Blackfire Torch. Probably Merc treads this game, to be honest. Enemy team has Malphite jungle and Swain mid lane. I think Merc treads look pretty good, and Karma support. Okay, we TP mid, we shove it out. Yeah, seems good. And then we run down. Yeah. Is this roamable? Swain is on my right. Look down. Malphite jumps over the wall. Jump scare. Yeah, that's very chaotic. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, this will happen sometimes. Better play is obviously to play with your teammate and kill the Malphite. You can one-shot this guy very, very quickly with a full combo because he's full AP, right? But yeah, I mean, fights are chaotic. He also wastes his Q trying to hit Kai'Sa, and then you miss every single spell. Yeah, that can happen. Do you kill her? Oh, you charm the wrong direction as well. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi.
That was really bad.
That will happen, bro. It's okay. I have done worse, I promise you. Like, this can happen. Yeah, I would say Merc treads this game, by the way, in case you're wondering. Just because AP, AP, this guy will get AP as well. This guy is AP, so they have quite a lot of AP on their team. Usually, if they have AP mid jungle, Merc treads are good. If they also have like some form of CC or AP support, then Merc treads are good. Just for the magic resist and the CC reduction. Yeah, we go mid lane. Also, once you hit level 9, get Sweeper. Just because you're going to be roaming a lot after level 9, right? So you want to get Sweeper so you can make sure that enemy team doesn't have vision on you. Generally speaking, level 9, or when you get first item and boots. Which is usually also around level 9.
This is really helping because I buying, but not at level 9.
Yeah, you want to buy it as quickly as possible. Okay, yeah, just sit mid. Dude. Yes.
I saw that in this your video. I saw that.
Yes.
Like, I don't care. I just left the
Nothing I can do. Take plates, place ward, come back, take more plates. Yes. Push the wave. Nothing I can do. Dude, yeah. Oh my god. Dude, I'm so happy. This is very good. Like, it's very, very small mistakes. And then this idea of not pushing properly. And then you not being able to fight very well. That's probably going to be the biggest one, by the way. Just from watching you play 3 fights right now, getting better at fighting and getting better at using your spells in fights will be very, very important for you. Because you're collecting resources very well, which is good. Like, that is step 1. And now being able to fight with those resources is going to be step 2. Because, dude, you're up 30 CS and 2 plates on this Swain. Like, this guy is so far behind.
But like, I'm not winning the lane.
Yeah, because you're not fighting very well. That's the problem. Yeah. Okay, this Q, obviously, not great either. Should Q the entire wave. Okay, push it out. We look top. We grab blue buff. It does not feel like I'm watching a gold player when I'm watching you move on the map, is all I will say. And then I watch you play fights and it's like, oh, maybe I'm watching a silver player instead. But like when you play like everything else but fighting, it's like, oh wow, this guy could be platinum or emerald easily. And then you do like this charm, and I'm like, oh, okay, never mind, I understand. Yeah, so that is something that I want you to focus on very, very heavily. Like, step 1 for improving your fighting is gonna be patient with charm. Like, that is what you're gonna tell yourself before you enter any fight. You'll be like, I need to be patient with my charm. I need to focus on hitting this. I need to like wait for someone to line up. I need to use it in combination with my ult. I need to wait for a CC or something. I don't want you to just randomly throw out your charm anymore. Okay?
Okay.
Which it feels like you are.
Can I say?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I say something?
Of course, like, man. Of course.
Watching one of your video was like you go to the fight, and I see clearly how patient you are. You was like saving your charm to greatest opportunity to use that charm. And this is that I need to master. I knew what you're talking about.
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect. Because here, if you ult first, by the way, then this is good. If you ult and then charm, this is great. Like, you can ult, charm, one-shot the Malphite. And he might not be able to react. Sometimes, for some reason, players in gold will have, like, the reaction speed of Faker, and this guy will just ult out, or, like, ult on you. But if you ult charm here, it's good. So, yeah, this is the main thing to look for when you're fighting. Which is very funny. Usually this is not like the biggest problem for people. Usually it's collecting resources and pushing waves and roaming properly. But you're so far ahead on that, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the back end of the Q misses. Yeah, it sucks. Back end of this Q misses, even though you hit the charm. Or the Q misses front end. And then here, you could still get out, by the way. It's just a bit hard. You would have to ult like this to make sure Garen cannot ult you. And then you can try to play on the Swain. Or you could ult like this and try to get out as well. Yeah, but then you get the Garen ult to the forehead. Your team should still win this. They should have damage, I think. Or maybe not. Okay, well, nothing more we can do then. Cosmic Drive, we run bot lane here. Dude, bot lane is good here. You have to ping your Senna though, because this guy is running bot lane. Oh, he understands, he goes mid.
If you go back, I wrote I write like yeah. Like,
can we
yeah,
swap?
can we
Yeah,
swap?
yeah, yeah, good, good, good. I would ping instead of writing, to be honest, but yeah, sure, that works too.
But they are dummies, like in this emo.
Yeah, that might be true. That might be true. Yeah, that might be true. You might be right, dude. Like, oh my god, dude, you're so good at so many things, and you just don't know how to fight. It's so sad. It's so sad. If you just learn how to fight, my dude, you would climb so much. Like you're doing everything so well.
My dream is to master tier, but it's a long way, and I don't know if I have potential to do it.
Dude, you can. You just don't know how to fight, man. Like if you learn how to fight, you'd probably just hit Emerald instantly, I would imagine. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, you can see I have F keys. I using F keys.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Dude, you're doing so much good stuff. And it's just the one thing that's holding you back. Oh my god. Maybe this pushing idea and laning phase will get you to platinum in 100 games. But fighting, if you learn to do that right now, of course, fighting will take you hundreds of games to learn how to do properly because it's very hard. But once you get that down, dude, I think you will just get Emerald just very quickly. Okay.
I hope so. Yeah.
Okay. No, I think so. Just watching you how you move around the map, it's 10 times better than anyone else that I've seen in this elo. It is way better. And how you it's just way better. Okay. What to do here? So now we've entered mid game. We're gonna be side laning. So we will write a note for mid game, just so you know. This will be for laning phase. And now we will enter mid-game and we will talk about some stuff here. So, the main important part when you're playing mid-game is tracking where the enemy champions are. Because this is going to allow you to get information to apply pressure and play side lane confidently. So, right now, number one priority is get to the side lane, which you already do, so I'm happy about this. And then track where the enemy champions are. So right now, looking at the minimap, let me go back a little bit for you. Where are the enemy champions right now? I will freeze frame in 1 second. You can tell me, okay?
Okay.
Right now, where are they?
There is a possible that they no objectives. So this
where's enemy top laner?
I will say top.
Okay. Perfect. He is. We saw him top lane. Where is enemy jungle?
Jungle is in jungle.
I think he died. I could be wrong though. No, he killed mid lane. So he could be somewhere. He could be either here or here. Oh my god, it's very thick now. Jesus Christ. He could be either here or here. He could be somewhere. We don't know where he is. He's unknown. Okay. Enemy jungle is unknown. Where's enemy bot lane?
Mid lane. I can see clear.
Yep. Where is enemy mid laner? Where do you think he will go?
He should go bot lane or top lane, but I think bot lane.
He should not go top lane, right? Because enemy Garen is already top lane. If he goes top lane, then he will be called nasty things in chat, I promise you. Because he's going to share resources with his Garen, and his Garen will be very mad. Okay, so Garen is top. Kai'Sa and Karma are here. Malphite is probably somewhere around here. I would imagine bot side, because he kind of moved a little bit bot side. And then Swain will be here, or he will be running bot lane. What do you think you should do?
Now I'm basing, but maybe I don't have vision, but maybe I can continue and collect another wave because Ahri has a great escaping if anything happens.
Yep.
But that's my thought.
I think the best answer is go up, push one more wave. Why is this so good? So after you okay. This is what you're gonna be doing like on every single wave, by the way. That's why mid game gets very complex or very, very like tedious. Push this wave. Push it into the tower, okay? So this wave hits the tower. What do? Let's say it hits the tower. Swain is here, okay? I will give you this. You push this wave, Swain is standing here. He's collecting the wave. What do you do now?
Maybe rotating to my team.
How? Like mid lane?
Through river to mid lane.
You do this? Perfect. Yes, I like this.
Okay.
Now, what else are you saying? Like, there is another, like, if you have something else, maybe that's good as well. What else?
Okay, maybe I try to go to enemy jungle, with sweeper, make some vision, and try to trap someone.
Yeah,
somebody.
I like this, dude. I love this option as well. The only problem is right now you don't have sweeper, so you can't because you're buying it on this base. But yeah, no, dude. Both of these options, great. I love them. They're both good. Instead, you teleport mid lane, but I guess to defend the tower. But I think this tower was safe anyway. You were not needed here. The problem with this teleport, by the way, is not that you're now no TP. It's you teleport mid lane, you collect the wave here, and now your Senna is gonna go bot lane. Which is big sad for her, because she's gonna die. Like, I have no doubts that she's gonna die to either Swain in the 1v1 or Malphite will run down and kill her. Which is gonna be quite bad. So yeah, this TP mid lane is not good. The tower is already safe. Look, they cannot take the tower on this. Like, it's completely safe. Much better if you just stay bot lane, push the wave, and then you can rotate mid. But yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit rough now for your Senna in the bot lane. We go roam, impossible, nothing to do. We slap mid tower, there's Swain behind us. Dude, you saw him very quickly as well. You're looking at the map properly as well. Yeah, we ult out. Yep. Very nice, good. And now your Senna dies. I want you to know that you killed your Senna with this TP.
I can see that now.
Yeah, it's a bit rough. It's a bit rough. Just like, very rarely do you want to take the mid lane from your AD carry after mid game, just because they can die so easily in the side lane, and it's very impossible for them to apply pressure, usually in the 1v1. Like, there are some champions that are unique, like Lucian, Vayne, Ezreal can do this, but anyone else, it's very, very hard for them, because they just die to the air, you know? Like, Senna, like, a caster minion can walk up and 1v1 her, basically. Okay, Drake is gone.
Yeah.
So Drake is gone. What can we do? Where are enemy champions? Where do you think? Let me ask you this. Because this is something you should do every single time. You can't see people?
I can see Kai'Sa on bot. I can see Garen on top. Swain was mid lane, maybe base. And Malphite doing the Drake probably.
Where's Karma? Do you know? Or where do you think she is? You don't know where she is.
Maybe it's okay.
Where do you think she is?
I think maybe she doing Drake with Malphite is possible.
Okay, so if she's not doing Drake with Malphite, where is she gonna be? Where can she be? She has a few options.
Or in
yep.
Base or in jungle.
Yeah, she could actually also be looping here and try to do this and catch you. Because she just saw you all.
Okay.
So she could do that too. But yeah, dude, great. Yeah. I want you to do this, by the way, every single time you have downtime during the mid game. So what I mean by this is whenever you are killing a wave, whenever you have just killed a wave, whenever you have done anything like this and you are not fist fighting an enemy champion, right? I want you to look at the map and track champions like this. Like, ask yourself, where are these guys? Because it's going to be so helpful for you in terms of determining what you can actually do on the map. Because right now, you know, Malphite here, Swain here, Karma here, there is no fucking world you will walk up and hit this tower. Even making a play bot side feels very dodgy. But we have a very, very strong top side. But everything on the bot side of the map is dead. There's nothing we can do. So you would probably not even try walking down there, because you would understand that you're dead. And you walk down bot side here. Yeah, barely. Come back mid lane. Thank the heavens. Slapping this tower is very dodgy. But now, we look at the minimap. And things have changed. Swain is now top lane. For God knows what reason. I'm not entirely sure. That seems very, very bad by him. But okay. I guess this is gold elo for a reason. And you get a free mid tower. I mean, this was a good response by you. You do need to run, though. Because Malphite will come mid.
This is...
Going top lane here feels very dodgy. You don't have ult up.
Yeah.
I would just base here. Just base is good. If you kill him here, though, it's great. Like, if you flash charm over the wall and he dies.
Yeah, I will try that, I think. But I don't know if it hits, like, maybe now.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. I think it doesn't work, though. It's too slow. You already used W. But the reason this could have been very good is if you killed him faster, you would be able to take this tower as well. But I don't actually hate the idea too much. Go mid lane.
Play for attack.
Yeah. I think that's fine. Go mid lane to defend here. Oh, careful. You're gonna drop a mid tower for this. I don't think it's worth. Oh, you get this flash. You were not very patient with your charm again. But it was better this time. He ulted it. Like, you ulted first and then you charmed, which I'm fine with. You could have also, if you wanted to play it fast, you could ult here. Like, you could ult charm while he's stunned, but I think he still gets out. The main problem with you doing this, by the way, is you're dropping mid lane tower for it. Going for this roam means you lose mid tower. Like, this tower will die because of it in this play. That's my only problem with it. And you lose your ult, which means Atakan is gonna be a bit hard to contest. But you push mid lane here. Okay. Nice. Enemy team sends everyone top lane. I guess we go Atakan. Oh, this is a very tricky spot. This is very tricky. What do you think you should do here? Where are the enemy champions? Let me ask you. Where are the enemy champions right now?
I saw Sven. I can see Karma top. So Sven made Garen top and Karma. Sorry, my mistake.
Yep.
And jungler I don't see, but I think he's in jungle with Karma and Garen.
Oh, up here. Okay.
Maybe
he's up here.
Okay,
I don't think he's up here, but okay, he could be.
Okay.
Where do you think
Kai'Sa,
enemy
I don't see.
Okay.
Base.
Okay, in base. Sure. Looking at this spot, what do you think you should do? If this is where you think champions are, what do you think you should do?
That's a tricky question.
It's a hard one. I will be honest. I don't know a good answer here, by the way. I don't know a good answer. So I'm happy to hear anything. I've got two ideas that I would look for. But that's it.
Okay, if I'm being completely honest, in my mind, always objectives win. So I can saw that enemies are not, they are a long way from Atakan. So I'm immediately go. I don't even push wave. I go for Atakan. Maybe it's wrong, but I go for objectives. I want objectives wins the game. This is my ideas. Like,
I mean, that is true. But okay. So if you think there are 3 people top, and you think Kai'Sa is in base, and you can see Swain mid lane, who is gonna contest Atakan?
I think like it could be Swain from mid lane, maybe AD carry from base.
Yep.
I don't see Malphite at all, so
they could do this. They could do this, and Malphite could still be here.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. So there are 2 people top, and these guys could contest. Okay. So if you think these guys are gonna contest, how can you stop Swain, for example?
I can trap him in bush.
Yeah, you could walk here and then trap and then try to kill him when he comes down. You could also, honestly, just push the wave, and that would probably stop him, because he would be like, oh, I have to collect the wave. Sometimes they will drop the wave and you just get to chase after them, but yeah. You could, by the way, also run top lane and try to defend here if you think this is guaranteed already, but your Kayle should be able to defend tier 2 with her ult coming up, so it seems unnecessary. Oh, she TP's
And I
down.
go for it.
Oh, why does she TP down? Oh no. Oh dear. Oh fuck. Wait, what do we do now? Oh, let me think here. Oh, this changes. Okay, so we see Malphite top lane, I think. Okay, she TPs. We see Kai'Sa top, which makes sense. Kai'Sa's not usually gonna be on her own. Okay. Okay. Do you end up going top? Yeah, you have to. Yeah, okay. I think you do the right thing here. But your Kale completely fucking into this play. My god. Oh no, why did she do that? Yeah, you have to go top. You can maybe charm the Garen. Nice, good. Does he die? Ah, he flashes. Ah, you could chase him with ult. It's a bit scary. Oh, now your Kale bases and goes top. Oh, hell no, man. Oh, this Kale is trying to grief us. Okay. Back to mid lane. Yeah. Correct. I think you're moving quite well here. I would look bot lane here. See if anything. Yeah, you do. Okay. And then you decide to stay mid lane. This is dude.
I don't.
You just got griefed by your kill. I don't know what to say. You played this pretty well. Like you did all the things I would do. Yeah, I don't even know what to say.
I would say like top diff.
Yeah, that's crazy. He just TPs down like that. That is so insane. And then you collect mid wave.
But just I'm kidding. Like it's not her fault. I should carry this game if I want to go for a high elo.
Yeah, I mean, you obviously had opportunities to carry this game. You've had many chances where you've like misplayed a fight, or where you could shove the wave better, or where you could take your base, or where you could push side lane and apply pressure. But like this sequence, I don't think there's anything you could do better. I think you did everything that you were supposed to. And then this guy dies, and then you run bot lane. Yeah, you kill the Karma. You play it slow. You have ult. You could keep playing this. You have ult. I think you're a little bit
I'm
too
so
scared.
scared.
I think you're a little bit too scared there. You could definitely continue playing this. Like charm the Karma, walk around the side here. What you're doing here is great. You're walking around the side here, and now you just wait. Now you wait for spells. You would stand here and you would just wait. And Swain is gonna run at you. And then you can just kind of run away and wait. But right now, if you're here, you can see your teammates are coming from base. Impossible for them to do anything. So, another thing to practice when you're fighting is when there is downtime, look at the minimap. The reason this is so important is this will allow you to see, first of all, where enemy champions are coming from, and then second of all, where your champions are coming from. So right here, there is downtime. This is usually, by the way, when you're not fighting an enemy champion and you have spells on cooldown. That's what I call downtime in fights, right? Like your spells are on cooldown, you're not going to do anything anyway. So here, you would look at the minimap, and you would see, oh, my Senna is coming from here. And then you would be like, okay, what can I do? Maybe I can cut off their escape by walking to the right here. In which case, both of these guys will die. Like, you could get both of these guys killed here if you walk to the right here. And you cut off their escape with Senna. Instead, you run mid lane. I think it's a slight mistake. That could have swung the game for sure. In terms of, like, you would kill them and then probably just take bot tower. And it would be happy days. Instead, take mid lane, which is also okay. And then go top. Holy shit, this game has devolved very quickly. It's very, very chaotic, very, very quickly. Yeah, going top lane here is good. I like it. Should be using your W just to get there a little bit faster. Yeah. Ult, charm, good. Q. Play the Kai'Sa as well. Okay. Fight is over. What to do next? Top wave. Okay, I like it. Push next as well. My Senna dies in the side lane again, because Senna is just such a useful champion. Kappa. Okay, push this wave. Oh, you don't Q it? Oh, you do. And then base, yeah. And then we want to fight Drake. I think Drake is probably gone, just because my Senna is dead. But we might be able to defend it. We go death cap. Mm-hmm. So orange, yeah. Do you TP bot here? Yeah. Good. No, I like the only reason I don't like it is because my Kale for some reason is running top lane here. She should be going mid lane.
Okay.
Like I don't know what she's doing. Like you've already taken top wave.
I think
Yeah,
I think that you see.
I know. Like I know. You did what you could. This guy just does not want to win the game, man.
Yeah, I'm
Like
not.
I don't.
No, I can't. Maybe.
Like I
No,
don't know what
maybe
to say.
it's
This guy
okay.
is just griefing. Okay, how do you play this? This is good angle. Do you charm over the wall? Nice, good. And now you wait. Patience. Slow. You have ult. Go. Now we go. Now we send it. Yep. We look for who? Garen. Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
now I'm totally don't know what I'm doing. If I'm being honest, in this
Yeah,
fight,
here
like,
you lost
it's
track.
not
It
so bad.
feels like you lost track of everything. Which is why fighting is hard, right? So what should we do instead? I think you can ult earlier. That's the first thing. You run up here instead of continuing to run over here. I think if you ult charm the Swain here, he can die. But it's a bit tough because he is Swain. He is very tanky. Going for the Garen here, I think is okay, but obviously you just miss your charm, so it goes. I think firing it like this was also fine, by the way. I think you just straight up missed it. It wasn't like you needed to be more patient with it. I think this was okay to do.
But now I'm ulting to enemy. It was so bad.
Yeah, this ult in is a bit
Into
rough.
melee enemy.
This ult in is quite rough. Yeah, the ult in is quite rough. And then you get Malphite ulted. And then you're one shot. You really love saying my bad sorry in chat.
Because I'm not a arrogant idiot, and I can like
No,
when
I
I do
understand.
something wrong.
Yeah, you can say that it's your bad, but you don't have to say it in chat. I don't think it helps you win games when you say my bad sorry.
Yeah.
I don't think people care about it in chat. Like you can tell yourself, "Lo, I misplayed that so hard." That's fine. That's what I do the same, but I never really type in chat. Mostly just because you don't know how people are feeling, right? Like you don't know what the fuck is gonna send someone spiraling over the edge and just into your game. Because sometimes people just hate when people type. They're like, stop typing, and then they will just play worse. You know? They have all drakes, yeah. You have death cap though, you are very strong. So what did we do bad in this fight actually? Let me think. What is the main takeaway here? I think you lost track of where enemy Malphite was. So the other thing is track the key enemy threats. So this is another thing. So for example, before you're gonna go into the fight, what you should do, and this is not just Ahri specific, but it matters a lot on Ahri, is you need to recognize who are you trying to kill on the enemy team, who are you trying to play with on your team, because Ahri doesn't really have enough damage to one-shot people before 3 items, and who is the biggest threat to you on the enemy team. This will usually be like some form of CC champion, because Ahri is very scared of CC. Assassins usually can't kill Ahri, because she has mobility to get away, but champions that can just CC her and lock her down will be very scary to her. So I think this fight, your main champion that you should track is Malphite. When he has ult up. Once Malphite uses his ult, he is not scary anymore, right? But before, when he has ult up, he is the biggest threat on the enemy team. Or the biggest, like, threat to you. Because if you get knocked up, you will die. Like, you can just get one-tapped through that, right? So I think here, you lose track of Malphite, and that causes you to die. Whereas if you played it a bit cleaner, it could have worked out. But you are still very... You didn't buy death cap. You didn't spend your money. You just walked out without spending the money. That sucks. Now you have to take a base again. Should you go mid lane here? Yeah, I think you have to. Otherwise, Garen can take tower. Okay. Take the wave, then go bot. You still need to base. You pressure bot lane here. think that's okay. Would have been very nice to have our death cap here. Okay, we pressure this. Where are the enemy champions?
I can see Kaisa, Karma, and maybe the
It's
third.
Garen. It's Garen.
person.
It's Garen. It's Garen.
Yeah.
They're all here.
Okay, they are on Baron.
So who can be here?
Like on bot lane?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think Swain could be here.
Swain can be here. Okay. If Swain is here, can you take the tower?
I think so, yes.
Okay, good. Then you keep going. If you think the answer to that is no, then you instantly run up here. Okay? But if you think you can take the tower, then you stay and take the tower. So yeah. Okay. I just want to make sure. Yeah, Swain is up there. Don't have teleport. This Baron is probably gone. Which sucks. Nothing we can do. We went bot lane.
That's my money. I couldn't spend it.
Yeah. So, what I will also say... when you don't have teleport, you should bias more towards staying on the side of the map of the next big neutral objective if you don't have a lot of control with your teammates. So what I mean by that is right now, all of your wards are on the bot side of the map and you have none on the top side, which means if the enemy team all run up here, you will not know. So if you are bot lane when this happens, they can just get Baron for free, right? Because you don't have TP. So this is a spot where instead of going bot lane here, what should you do? What do you think is better here?
Maybe take top lane and go moving to objective, like take the wave and move to objective.
Yes, go top lane and then try to control this area. So I think something that's going to be very important for your mid game is figure out which side of the map you want to control and play on. Usually, this will be the side of the next big neutral objective. Because usually, Ahri doesn't actually want to be on the opposite side here. You don't really want to be bot lane, even if you have teleport, by the way. Usually, you don't. Sometimes, you have to, right? If you have teleport, going bot lane here and pressuring this is obviously good. The reason being is Ahri is so good at controlling space like this. She's so good at taking vision and then trapping people. And that's usually how you win games, by the way. You do not win games by pushing this when the enemy team does Baron. Usually that's not how you win games. Usually it's, oh, I know enemy team wants to take control over Baron. I will go top lane. I will push this. I will control this area. I will trap here. Enemy support will walk in, face check. They get one tapped. We get Baron. That's usually how games end. So here I would much, much rather see you go top lane than bot lane. Because you are trying to control this area instead of this area. If Dragon is up, of course, bot lane is good. Then you go bot, you control this area, right? But this is something that you need to think about. Which side of the map do you want to control? And it depends on where the next big neutral objective is. Now, what will probably happen here, if we know Kayle, right, is you would go top lane, take the wave, and then you would see Kayle come up here as well and hold hands with you. Which, that would fucking suck. But sometimes, you know, that will happen. Sometimes your top laner will grief you for no reason. That's just League of Legends. The problem here is if you lose Baron, then things get very tough. I actually like you staying bot lane and pushing and just accepting that Baron is gone. Because you don't make it there anyway. So might as well just take a bot lane tier 2. And if your teammates defended, oh my god, Christmas miracle. Yeah, they don't. Keep pushing. Nothing we can do. We already decided to go bot lane. We need to keep pushing. It actually goes better than it should. We take 3 towers for this. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, we don't get the tower. Sucks. Ahri Unleashed Teleport is available. Yeah, bro. It wasn't up when the Baron was happening, though, was it? Nice. We kill the Garen as well. Take our base now, I hope. We have 3,000 gold. Why am I getting pinged? Okay, we take the wave now. Okay, there we go. And you have even another item in base. Do you go Banshees here? Hourglass? Okay. You need to be honest with me here. Can you Hourglass from Malphite ult? Are you fast enough?
I'm not sure that I have hands like Faker, so.
Okay, then buy Banshees instead. If you cannot Hourglass Malphite ult this game, then just get Banshees. Hourglass can be okay here if you are fast enough to Hourglass this guy's ult and this guy's ult. Then it's good. Because then you can dodge this guy's entire combo, right? If you can't, enemy team has 4 AP champions, then just go Banshees, you know? Then just get Banshees instead. Okay, push top. Let me think here. There's an idea here that I want you to see. And I don't know if this is the right spot to show you, but I haven't showed you in the rest of the VOD, so I think it is. Okay, so top wave is very far out here, right? It is gonna take a while for you to apply pressure top lane, right? Because you have to kill a lot of waves. So, you are very strong in the game right now. I would say you're probably the strongest champion. Maybe Kai'Sa is equally strong because she's also 4 items, but you are 4 items right now. Your Kayle is 3, I want you to know that. The enemy Malphite, who's very fed, 3 items. Right? Everyone else in the game is 2 or 3. Kai'Sa is the only one that's 4. So, when you are very, very strong relative in the game, you should try to force fights. Okay? You want to take fights because you're stronger than everyone else, right? You want to fight when you're on spikes. That will usually be on item completions, right? So here, if I am telling you that you should try to fight here and create fights, what do you think you should do instead of going top lane? Let's just say you don't do this. What do you think you should do?
Open mid lane.
Okay.
And
how? Just this? Because this is not good. Just running straight down mid is not good.
I think like through my jungle.
Okay, which side?
Like from bottom side.
Why? Because it's right, but why?
I can go. I can be with Aatrox and Kayle. Like if I want, I go straight up to them, or we can force the fight. Like you like I don't know what to say. Sorry. Like
you're good.
if I can join with them, we can force the fight on mid lane.
Mm-hmm. So you want to go bot side because your teammates are here, yeah?
Okay. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay. I will give you another reason why bot lane is good. Drake is coming up. What does that mean? What does the enemy team want to do? What do you think? Drake is coming up.
Right now,
It's Soul. It's pretty important.
They want to be there for us and set up the vision and want this area for themselves.
Yes. They want to take vision down here. So the bot side is what's going to be fought on right now. Like, this is what's going to be important. Both teams want this. Drake. Enemy team wants to set up vision here. So, if you open through top side here, that's bad. Because the enemy team is not going to come up here. So there's nothing to trap. Everyone's going to be on the bot side, right? So, if you open through bot side here, you can take vision in this area and then just trap. And I promise you, you're playing in an elo where someone is just going to walk in and face check and they'll die. And you'll one-shot them and then you'll get dragon. And you'll just win the game from there. But what I really want you to think about, and what is very, very important here, and this is probably something that will help you win a lot of games, by the way, if you're not doing it right now. Like, a lot of games. Because this is usually how games end, is whenever you're on a spike / can't apply pressure in the side lane, these are kind of the same idea. Because, well, yeah, you want to fight when both of these things are happening, right? You want to force fights with your teammates. The way to do this is opening through mid lane towards the side of the next neutral objective. This is, or it's not necessarily the next neutral objective, right? It's just where the enemy team, where you think they will play, right? But it's a lot easier to determine by just looking at next neutral objective, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I understand.
Because if Drake is down, then it's kind of like, okay, well, where does the enemy team want to play? It's kind of hard to figure out, right? You have to like make a decision. You have to be like, maybe they want to play on the top side because Swain is applying pressure and they can take this tower. Maybe they actually want to play on the bot side because they want to take this tier 2. It gets a lot more complex. So for now, keep it simple and just be next neutral objective. Take control of that side and look for a pick. And I promise you, man, like, if you watch my games, this is how games end. Like, this is usually how I end the game. Like, just a pick like this. On someone on the enemy team, we have a 5v4, the game is won. Enemy team can no longer fight. We get the objective. Instead, you run top lane here, you collect one wave, and now your teammates are all fist fighting, and the game is lost. Like, here the game is over. Unless you, like, create a miracle here. Which maybe you do. It looks like it. You altered a little bit too fast. Okay, you get low key. Maybe the game is winnable again. You stepped back again. Oh no. That charm flash is hit, bro. He still dies, I think, to Blackfire Torch. Maybe. Sucks.
No.
That sucks. Okay, the game is actually kind of winnable again. You have made a hero play here. I will also say. Whenever you're in the side lane with teleport up, you need to pay attention to your teammates in case you need to TP for a fight. Because here I think you can TP on this wave. Like right now you can see that your teammates are all fist fighting mid lane, right? So I would want you to look over. You can use your F keys for this. You just F key over and you see if you need to teleport. Because I imagine this happens quite a lot as well, where you're just inside lane and not paying attention to your teammates here. Because you're trying to CS or something, right? But it is a lot better that you're looking at what's going on here and you miss a few minions here, and then you don't see what's going on here, you don't teleport, the game is lost, but you get to a cannon, you know? Like, that doesn't really matter that much at this point. Oh, they steal it? What? How has that happened then? Oh, you just react slowly to him. That sucks. And then he gets his ult off and your Aatrox barely misses smite. Oh, that sucks. No, you can't be mad at yourself for this. You were just slow at reacting to him, that's all. Like, you had the right idea, which was trap him. Like, your idea was completely fine here. Like, take this bush.
Even hit the chance.
Yeah, like, no, your idea was completely fine here. You're missing pinging yourself, but your idea was completely fine. You just were too slow at seeing him, is all. Like, if you charm him here, and he doesn't get over the wall, the Drake is guaranteed, right? But, like, your idea of trapping this bush, stopping the enemy team from coming in, is very good. Like, this is correct. Yeah. Now the game is pretty lost. Can we go together, please? The guy who's always inside lane says. Huh? Yeah, this game is looking pretty cooked now. Yeah. Oh, what? Oh, massive combo. I mean, in my head, this game is lost, but maybe we will make some miracles happen. Do we even kill this guy? No. What's the answer? Okay. Yeah, it's lost. Do they end? They don't end. Oh my god. Okay. I think this game is kind of useless from this point onwards. Okay. Do you understand these ideas somewhat? I also have it recorded in case you want to go back and look at it.
Yeah,
Make
it
sense?
does sense. Yeah, okay. It does sense.
Do you have any questions?
Like to the game?
Anything. Do you have any questions?
Anything? Like, not now. I think you described everything what I need to be improving from now on if I want to be climbing, and I just need the note so that you texting.
I sent them. Yeah.
Yeah. yeah, okay, this is what I need, and just ask from yourself. It's can you tell me if I have potential, if I like learn how to properly team fights and hit my chance?
If you fix
Potential
these
to go.
things, you will probably hit emerald or diamond. I would assume somewhere around there. You probably
Okay.
between low emerald and diamond. If you fix these things, I will say, I wanna get this out of the way. These are not things that are gonna be quick to fix. The pushing one will be quick to fix, right? This will be very quick. This might, honestly, on its own, if you can play enough games, you changing to push like this will probably get you to platinum on its own. But then you're gonna hit a wall there again. Until you learn how to fight properly, and until you learn how to do this mid game, proper tracking enemy champions and moving according to that, I think you're gonna struggle in platinum. Once you figure that out, I would assume emerald will come quite quickly. Once you get better at fighting and once you figure out how to play the mid game properly, I would assume mid game would take a few hundred games, or emerald would take a few hundred games from that point. And then who knows? If you refine on top of that, probably diamond. What I also want to say, but by the way, this is going to take quite a while to do. I just don't want you to get like false hope of you can do it this season. Probably not. It will take quite a while, like a few hundred games to get these ideas right. Pushing, maybe you can do that in the next like 20 to 30 games and get that right. And then if you can play enough games, you might be able to hit platinum. This in like a month maybe. So to actually improve at this, what I want you to do is grab a notebook and write down one thing that you're going to be focusing on in the laning phase and one thing you're going to be focusing on in the mid game. Like physically write it down in a notebook every single loading screen. So every single loading screen, write down one thing you'll focus on and practice for laning phase and one thing for mid game. Okay? Every single loading screen. Okay. And it has to be a physical notebook. The reason, like, this just helps you learn and it helps you stay active, right? Like, it helps your brain, like, focus on something, right? Like, that's just how human brains work for some reason. So it goes. This is something that I really want you to do. Like, if you've spent $50 on a session, you might as well get a notebook and do this. It will help you a lot. I promise you. I do this with all my students. I used to do it with only pro players, but I have since started doing it with students, and it helps a lot. Like, it's very, very helpful. Yeah, I would recommend for now, try to do this idea of pushing every single wave after level 4. Right? Or what you can also do is before the waves meet in mid lane, think about what your goal is in the lane. Like, what do you want to do with the wave? Like, what do you want to do on this wave? That could also be something you write down. But only pick one idea for each thing. Because this is what you're going to be focusing on the entire game. The entire laning phase, you will be focusing on the one thing you wrote down. Which means, by the way, you will be playing worse. Improvement is not linear. You will be playing slightly worse when you do this. Just be ready for that. Like, be mentally prepared to play worse for a little bit. Like, you have to be okay with this. Otherwise, you will not improve either. But you will be playing slightly worse because you're focusing very heavily on one thing, right? Like, if you're only focusing on thinking about what you want to do before the waves meet, you're going to be missing other things that you normally would not miss, right? Or if you're focusing very heavily on pushing after level 4, you will be doing things that, or you will be missing out on things that you usually will be doing, right? Like, that's how this works. But once you have done it for like 30, 40 games, it will become muscle memory and you will be a stronger player. And then you can add the next thing. But these are all things that you can practice and write down as one of your things. Everything, like all of these points, right? All of these points is something that you can write down and focus on and try to practice. And I want you to understand that it is practice. It will not, you will not just magically get better because you have had this coaching session and you understand these things now. That is not how it works. You have to practice it. And you have to be very, very conscious of that. Like that you're going into this game to practice an idea. And if you do that idea well and you practice it well, I'm smiling. Even if you go 0-20 and miss everything, if your goal was, I want to track people in the mid game and I want to push every single wave, I do not care if you go 0-20 and miss every single spell in the fights, because that's not what you were trying to improve on. So it doesn't matter. Okay? Does this make sense?
Yeah, it does. Can I like I almost forgot. Sorry that I have one question.
Of course.
Like my, as you can see, I have 30 mastery on Ahri, and this is my main champion. This is my strong champion. I can play her on to every single champion, but I need to figure out if Aurora or Diana or Mel or Akane will be my second. I would like to if you can say something like second champion for me. Who is best? Who is the best? Like I thought Aurora is the most similar. Like that's I want to play Aurora as second.
You know, it's a very easy question for me. Who do you like playing more? Who do you have more fun on?
Like besides Ahri?
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying Akali, but
well, I guess we will be playing some Akali then. I think.
Okay.
Okay, let me rethink this. Do you care a lot about winning on your secondary champion? Because then Akali might be tough. Mostly because Akali plays very differently than Ahri.
It's like the main idea of this question is like when Ahri is banned or Ahri is picked by enemy team, I want to play the most safe pick from me. For me, if Ahri is banned or picked from enemy team. So Aurora is like really makes sense, but I'm struggling with her ulti, you know.
Yeah, I mean, what you can do is go queue up like 15 or 20 games of just only Aurora, no Ahri, and you'll probably understand her ulti. The problem is if you're playing like one game of Aurora here, right? Then I go back another 3 days, one game of Aurora. Then another day, one game of Aurora. In a week, you have played 3 games of Aurora. You're not going to get better at her playing her like that, right? Like you have to put in a lot of games in a very short time span, and then you will get better. And then you can play her as a secondary. Does that make sense?
Okay, so it's practice.
Yes, it's rather like anything else. It will be practice. You can make Diana a very strong champion if you practice her for like a week. You will get very good at her. You can make Mel a very strong champion if you practice her for probably a week. Akali, that champion will take longer. That champion is very complex to play well. So she will. I would recommend against her even if you're having fun, unless you're down to like only play Akali for a month straight. Then it's like okay, you'll probably understand how she works somewhat. She just plays very differently than Ahri and is way more complex. And her goals in lane are very different as well. Same for Diana, actually. So I would recommend Aurora or Mel, actually. One of these two. And then spam a lot of games on them. Mel might be hard to spam games on right now because she's permabanned. But yeah, I would recommend one of those two, actually, now that I'm looking at it. If this is your goal, then yeah, Mel or Aurora. But understand that, like, playing one game of a champion in 3 days, you will not get better at it. Like, it's just impossible. Like, you will not understand the champion better. You have to play a lot of games of the champions very close together, and then it will be like you will get a feeling for it, right? And then once you have that baseline, you can play her as your secondary champion. You can do this on a Smurf or normal games, by the way, if you don't want it to impact your ranked. That's completely fine by me. You just have to get in the games. Make sense?
Yeah, I must say you helped me a lot with this decision, and like